Muy buenos amigos y amigas del canal, espero se encuentren bien donde quiera que estén. Y bienvenidos una vez más a un nuevo episodio de Pillars of Eternity 2 de Fire. Y estamos aquí en la ciudad de Neketaka, que se encuentra en una isla en forma de montaña y tiene muchos lugares por explorar. En el episodio anterior entramos a la parte de la ciudad que no es muy bonita ni muy placentera, que se llama la garganta, y donde encontramos varios problemas que vamos a ir solucionando a lo largo del juego.
Indeed.
La escalera sagrada.
I get the feeling you don't like me much. Was it something I said? I think it was something I said.
No, it's not. You're not doing anything wrong, exactly.
I mean, you tell me if you had a problem, right? If I'd bothered you this whole time?
It's nothing personal. I just don't think we need to be talking, is all.
Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up.
Templo de Berath. Se supone que esta es la diosa que nos encomendó encontrar a devotas. Unas largas incisiones en el estómago y el pecho del cadáver proporcionan acceso a sus órganos. Esto parece ser una especie de morgue, o sanatorio, o hospital. Tablas cuentan la historia de Cojopa y Tangaloa, la creación devoradora nacida en los albores del tiempo. Un sacerdote amagua enfermo te observa con curiosidad. Tose en una de sus mangas, manchada con salpicaduras de un líquido plateado.
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you.
El sacerdote mira hacia el centro de tu pecho sin disimular, mientras sus labios se convierten en una sonrisa deseosa. Le tiemblan las manos mientras toca la cadena que rodea su cuello.
I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Berath, to Riku. Let us pray. Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer, this voice chiming. I beseech you, Cohopa and Tangaloa, to ready this shell for sucking, Purify my soul in preparation for the coming of the next cycle. Digest all of my devotion. Swallow my sorrows, even the smallest swell, so I can be spit on the morrow. And Riku, Berath, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next and...
En la vida y en la muerte, y de nuevo en la muerte, bendito sea. Aprieta las manos contra el centro de su pecho, tocando el objeto que tiene bajo la camisa. Entonces levanta la cabeza y muestra una débil sonrisa.
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
Háblame de lo que está escrito en estos tomos.
Liturgies. Instructions for ritual preparations. When and how. Sermons. Some histories, too.
Bueno, es como una especie de Biblia.
All of this, it's our knowledge has gleaned through centuries of service. Now, I've got to leave it all behind for the next disciple.
Toda esta religión se trata de devorar el alma de las personas. Un altar impresionante. Este templo tiene algo más de lo que jactarse.
Under the temple, carved in the mountain's caverns, lies an extraordinary maze of catacombs. So I've read. They're the hanging sepulchres, burial place for ancient Wana chieftains. The bodies are protected by Berath's best, roaming, always, plus the ways sealed by the deity itself.
Las palabras se le atascan en la garganta mientras se dobla hacia adelante en una postura capaz de destrozar la más firme de las columnas, tosiendo hasta quedarse con la cara encarnada. Tras acercar un frasco con forma de cabra a su boca torpemente, se bebe todo el líquido plateado que hay en él, manchándose la barbilla.
Better. The timing's getting tighter, and there is one thing before the end. Something only one touched by Berath can do.
En eso tienes razón, sacerdote. Berath y yo hemos vivido cosas juntos.
I know you do. My eels, my infinity coil keeps rattling, pendants resonating with your chime. The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could unseal the way, but you'd die inside, I think. My chance would be lost then. Lost with your remains. Not just anyone can escape the hanging sepulchres. Alive.
Parece que el sacerdote quiere que haga algo, tal vez en las catacumbas que mencionaba antes. No fracasaré contra la adversidad, te lo prometo.
Maybe you're stronger than you look. Like me. That's a good sign, I think. I'd best not let this chance pass. There's a sacred text. The eulogy to Isaiah. It's been buried in the catacombs beneath the temple for centuries, next to his champions.
Tal como pensaba, existe un tesoro en esas catacumbas.
I need it. Of course, the tombs, they only open to the dead, or those bearing Berath's chime.
Te conseguiré el encomio si me dejas entrar a los sepulcros colgantes.
I prayed for decades, night to day and night again. Now, here you are, just in time. Means Berath sent you to see to my success.
El sacerdote inclina la cabeza, se saca un pequeño círculo tallado en piedra con la imagen de un águila de debajo de la camisa. El colgante vibra sin parar, meciéndose más y más cuanto más cerca de ti lo sostiene.
You're my best chance, or only, maybe. Take the coil. It'll open the crypts. Bring me a sayer's eulogy, and I'll teach you all I know of Berath's arcana.
Bueno, eso es todo. Tenemos otra gran misión que podemos aprovechar.
What's this?
Aunque presiento que esta tarea es por razones egoístas.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloho will eat me!
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes. You seen the view from up here?
Encuentras a un hombre de mediana edad, inspeccionando una herramienta metálica que no habías visto antes. Tiene otros objetos igual de extraños en su cinturón, todos ellos pulcros y bien organizados. Se parece a las herramientas usadas para sacar un diente o para calzar a un caballo, pero mucho más delicadas. Gracias a arcanos. La túnica del hombre de los instrumentos brilla con un leve vestido de energía arcana. Sus dobladillos tienen glifos cosidos y sus mangas parecen ser la fuente de dicho efecto.
A good day, traveler. I see you've taken an eye to my instruments. If you've any interest in the medical sciences, you need only ask. Well then, questions?
Háblame de ti.
I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. Neither do I mean magic, nor, gods forbid, necromancy. Medicine. Study of the kith body, its inner workings and such. I've misgivings about magic use. It's useful, I'll grant you that. But it's a crutch. Stunts our scientific development, you understand. Makes me a bit unpopular, as you can no doubt imagine. Which is why I've got this arquebus here.
Estamos ante un científico en este mundo de magia y dioses. ¿A qué te refieres que no es precisamente popular?
A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances. One morning they were fine, and the next they were dead. Someone is trying to discredit my work, I just know it. But they won't succeed. I came here to the archipelago to evade my rivals' attempts at sabotage. And there certainly is quite a lot of work in the Deadfire, I must tell you.
¿Podrías enseñarme lo que has aprendido en tu investigación?
I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's the least I can do. Settle in now. I've got a lecture prepared for just this occasion. Of course, it will cost you 3,000 copper.
No creo. Creo que no tengo el dinero ahora.
Should you change your mind, you'll find me here.
Incense? Offerings for the temple? Shining God, light your path, stranger. Can I interest you in any of our wares? We gathered what we could. Much of our coin goes towards feeding those in need over at the temple. Thank you, sir.
En esta parte, ahora sabemos por qué se llama la escalera sagrada. Hay varios templos. El templo de Magran y el templo de Gaun.
Payment for heads. It could be no simpler, I say.
Una Juana blindada se vuelve a ti, te mira de arriba a abajo. Mantiene esta postura inmóvil durante un largo y contemplativo silencio. Finalmente se saca una moneda y la coloca haciendo equilibrio en sus nudillos.
Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you?
Me gusta que me paguen, si a eso te refieres.
Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. All things turn on the axis of a coin bond. I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. Would you help me continue the cycle?
Y aquí tenemos otra persona que da recompensas por cazar. Todavía no sabemos qué.
If you would forge a coin bond, I know of people on these islands who must die. Their fate is already decided. The coin wishes only to collect. Dugra the ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. His people have made a coin bond for his death. The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur, northwest of Neketaka.
Muchas recompensas por la cabeza de alguien.
Supplies! Get your supplies here! Consider, friend, the blessings of the priests are priceless, but so too is good sense. I have supplies here, so that daring travelers may live to honor the gods. Certainly.
Todo es muy caro.
A door watcher. Fancy a look at this stock? Straight from the laboratory. Have a look.
Aquí tiene una piedra de Adra brillante. Al parecer es una escuela de animancia. La sorpresa, aquí se encuentra un pilar de Adra activado.
Merla.
Una elfa firme, con el pelo blanco, frunce el ceño ante una mesa cubierta de cables de cobre y de brillantes fragmentos de Adra. Su mano, debidamente enguantada, se atusa el abrigo bailiano, mientras farfulla algo por lo bajo. Aclárate la garganta. La mujer se gira hacia ti y parpadea con rapidez, tras las gafas, cuya montura es de latón. Sus brillantes ojos, carmín, y su piel blanca como el papel evidencian que se trata de una clanfelena.
Hello, my apologies, I didn't see you there.
Tiene un acento muy marcado al hablar aidireano, aunque es difícil de discernir de dónde procede. La pálida elfa te examina, y la tensión de sus hombros deja patente que se siente incómoda. ¿Qué haces aquí?
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
Le empieza a sangrar la nariz mientras habla. El líquido le gotea en los labios. Saca un pañuelo del bolsillo del abrigo y se limpia la sangre sin decir una sola palabra. ¿Te has quemado?
I had a mishap with my machinery, but all is well now. The details are unimportant. I wish only to return to my studies. In any case, why are you here?
¿Te interesaría salir de esta torre para llevar a cabo estudios de campo? Parpadea al oír la oferta, luego se lleva un dedo a los labios en un claro gesto de meditar bien sus próximas palabras.
I think, perhaps, that I would be grateful for the opportunity.
Claro, ¿por qué no? Serás más que bienvenida. Siempre hay espacio para gente más extraña en mi barco.
Truly?
Just what we be needing around out the collection. Another uptight, bookish sort.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful.
Thaklat. Le coge la mano, la bombea con rapidez y la suelta. Tras una rápida comprobación de los diversos bolsillos de su abrigo, Edwin asiente y apoya una mano en la empuñadura de su florete.
I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
Hoy hemos encontrado a otro personaje para nuestra partida. Se llama Edwin. Acechamente, cifrador y proscriptor. Y bueno, no tenemos un cifrador en nuestra partida, entonces sería bueno tener uno. Aunque él es cifrador. Desde su pelo desordenado a su paso apresurado, Gaun Elete ema un aire de caos refrendado. Saluda con un par de movimientos rápidos.
You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do for you?
¿Trabajas aquí?
Not the coziest place for it, is it? But the open air, the lightning specifically, is a boon. Lets our mages have a rest now and then. Good test of the equipment too. We're working on making it less delicate. Our junior researchers are still a little soft.
¿En qué estáis trabajando aquí?
Glad you asked, amico. Very glad. We're very excited about the work here, and we are always looking for volunteers. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to luminous Adra, but there are some very specific qualities we are investigating. Qualities that a watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing.
No hay necesidad de usar agujas, ¿verdad?
No, nothing invasive. You'd just be putting your watcher's gift to use. Here, I'll explain. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Keith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, ne? But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. The world between. Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other across the in-between. I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment.
Una interesante investigación, la que intentan lograr aquí. Quieren usar el Adra para crear una especie de teletransportador.
That is the very least of it, amico. We've only managed short jumps thus far. I'm hoping that your own gifts will make the difference. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a watcher, for instance.
¿Quieres utilizar mi conexión con el Adra? Podría localizar un pilar específico.
Precisely right. We've had luck with shorter jumps, but those were as much spellcraft as science. The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to jump effectively. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection open, your companions can jump alongside you.
How many tombs and vaults you be thinking have Ultra pillars inside of them?
The next pillar's due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry. We paid the farmers.
Está bien, vamos allá.
Gelarde. Very well. You step... All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light.
Ok. Vamos a intentar teleportarnos hacia ese otro pilar. Esto me recuerda un poco a la película de la mosca.
It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
This look right to you?
Terminamos en otro lugar que no esperábamos encontrar. ¿Por qué los portales nunca funcionan como esperamos?
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Plaga de azotes.
With relish.
Lavaru beyond seek.
there! Run!
¿De qué?
We have to go. Can't. No, please.
Ok. Al parecer estos azotes hacen que las personas se conviertan en piedra.
Help.
Yeah?
Oh, eso no fue bueno.
Lava beyond sick.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Charge! Aye. I'll be chopping you to chum.
Leave me alone. Aye?
Let's high it out.
Y vamos dándole presdigitación a nuestro querido ladrón, gato o animal extraño. Veamos que tenemos aquí. Alma ignea.
Let's see what we found.
I conquered every city of the
Gods,
Greylands.
an
I
end
will
at
remember
last.
my name.
I beg you.
Oh?
Aye. Only takes a finger to blow her away.
De verdad hemos sido transportados a una dimensión entre la vida y la muerte. Tenemos a un coleccionista de armas, mejor dicho, un coleccionista de almas. Y hay mucha gente que no ha logrado salir de aquí.
Yeah?
Yes? Hey.
Vamos a tratar de enganchar a este gigante.
Ahoy. Consider it right fucked.
That's not very helpful.
What can I do you for?
Arthik worth and rough.
Hmm? Of course.
How may I help?
Attack!
Sirmas me tomb.
Wow, eso fue un golpe bastante fuerte. Necesitamos curar.
Moe, exceed honor.
Los que tenemos.
Arthik worth and rough.
Onward!
What do you need? I'm on it.
Can't make a dent.
Moe, exceed honor.
Attack!
Hmm? May I be? This thing isn't doing the job. Me too.
Attack!
Aye?
It's not my time yet.
Bueno, esa fue una batalla muy larga, debido a que este enemigo era 3 veces más fuerte que el promedio de nuestra partida. Sin embargo, logramos ganar. Una pared de bloques desolados de bismuto se alza ante ti. Desde fuera de esa pared sobresale una cara de al menos 3 ahumagua de alto. Le cuelga la boca abierta en un grito silencioso. Y tiene los ojos muy abiertos. Un viento húmedo gélido grita entre las rocas. Lleva susurros a su paso y te hiela hasta los huesos.
What have we here?
La voz de Rimgrad retumba desde la piedra.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you? You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Berath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
No creo que a Berath le guste eso.
I do not fear Berath's wrath. Embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
Se levanta el viento helado que sentiste por primera vez cuando entraste a este lugar. Se convierte en una cacofonía ensordecedora. Un grito tan fuerte y agudo que podría arrancarte los huesos de la piel o desgarrarte el alma, dejarla en jirones, como una tela de araña. Espera. Llora ecos en el vacío. El viento se apaga lentamente y el frío amaima.
Do you fear dissolution after all? How droll. As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Berath. I will spare you that fate.
Oh, muchas gracias.
Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension.
Oh, no tiene todo sentido. Estos cuerpos y estatuas que encontramos aquí son de los antiguos conejillos de indias que usó esa chica para usar el portal.
Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
Haré lo que me pidas.
Of course you will. You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
¿A qué te refieres?
You will soon learn. In the meantime, enjoy the world as you know it while you can. And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
You'd be great at parties, Rimmergond.
Y hemos tenido mucha suerte de sobrevivir a este interesante evento.
I'll handle it.
Grimgar nos dice algo interesante. Al parecer, Eotas está planeando de alguna forma cambiar el mundo de forma nunca antes vista. Y si al dios de la muerte le agrada lo que está haciendo Eotas, puede que sea algo muy desastroso.
The beast. The beast.
I'll take care of this.
Of winter.
Aye? Indeed. Of all my people, I am the last. I cannot die here. Yeah?
Watcher, can you hear me?
Levantas la cabeza para encontrarte rodeado de otros inquietos. Laune retira el dedo que se encuentra señalando a tu templo, en tiempo que casi se cae de espaldas.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic. I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still, breathing but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
Grimgar me envía saludos. Y no sé si eliminarte o no. Mi alma casi se desintegra por tu culpa.
Please, stay calm. If you were in danger, it wasn't our intent. This is new territory for all of us. You saw, experienced something. What was it?
Es verdad, quiero decir que acabé literalmente en el más allá, hasta que hablé con Grimgar.
What was it like?
Fue terrorífico. Mientras hablas, uno de los investigadores te pincha cuidadosamente con una vara de cobre. Escuchas como el aparato que tiene en su mano produce un agudo chirrido. Aparta la vara de un golpe. El aparato se cae al suelo, repiqueteando. Animantra lo mira y después a ti.
Are you feeling any heightened aggression?
Let's not harass our very patient friend any further. Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness. Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update, and to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
Por lo menos nos han compensado y nos han dado 400 monedas. Que es más de lo que podríamos haber esperado de esta aventura. Nos dicen también que van a recalibrar la máquina. Y es posible que esta vez sí funcione de verdad. Tengamos otros beneficios, como el poder desplazarnos rápidamente a través de las islas. El sacerdote magrenite tiene la complexión de una roca. Su cuerpo rechoncho estira las costuras de sus finas vestiduras. Te mira con una mirada firme y tranquila, asintiendo con la cabeza a modo de saludo.
Be welcome. We gather to honor the goddess, for we must earn the strength to endure the darkest of life's battles.
Magran y yo nos llevamos muy bien.
Do you believe so? It is not in might alone that Magran holds influence. There is purpose, conviction, achievement. You may honor her in many ways.
Este es tu templo.
Akira, rain and wind is a better teacher than any priest. A fighter accustomed to comfort earns only bruises. Each obstacle is a challenge we must answer. These are whetstones that sharpen us into fine blades.
No esperaba ver a tantos extranjeros en los templos.
It is an opportunity to learn. What good is a fighter who knows how to defend against a single enemy? If we must one day fight one another, such is Magran's will.
Adiós. Una mascota. Gato olvidado. Ah, se llama Posy.
Gone, shed light upon my path.
God hears your prayers, surely as I do.
Hungry? Come on up. Don't be shy.
Coge la comida. Gracias. El acólito trabaja con gran velocidad, fruto de la práctica, sonriéndote mientras te acerca un cuenco.
Maybe an inn next time if you're so hungry.
Does anyone but the gods know what's going on in Adair's head?
Parece que tú y Eder no os lleváis bien.
You reckon so? I mean...
Shotty suspira con la mirada alicaída. La punta de la lengua, un asomo de rosa oscuro, le roza la comisura de la boca, dejando un brillo de humedad.
He's a right fine fella. Kind, too. But a little old.
Te preocupas por él, ¿verdad?
I do. I tried not to, but I can't hardly help it. He's just so considerate and nice. If not to me, then everyone else. And he's so darn big and strong. I know my pa would have liked him. Problem is, I think he doesn't much like me, Watcher.
Te esfuerzas demasiado. Eso le molesta.
That's exactly what a girl longs to hear. Great. Just wonderful. Is there anyone I haven't yet driven away?
No, es más o menos un consenso. Dado su cara decae y su esperanza se desmorona visiblemente, incapaz de mirarte a los ojos. Se asoma por debajo de las pestañas mientras se mordisquea el labio inferior.
I knew it. I'm a mess. Hopeless. I couldn't charm my way out of a grain sack if my life depended on it.
Eder te saluda y hace un guiño.
What should I do? You'll help me, Watcher, won't you?
Quizás deberías molestarlo para que hable más sobre Otas y la Guerra del Santo, o sobre su hermano muerto.
And that's gonna get us to bumping uglies sooner than later, is it? Because every time I mention as much, it's like I got dead rat for breath. Call me skeptical, but I'll think on it. I can promise you that. Tell me what's on your mind. You need me, I'll be 2 whoops and a holler away. So you're saying you're literally a pirate of the mind? You sail in and steal people's thoughts?
Behold, lass, I'm the original psychic piratical.
Not hardly. Even I've heard about Malnage. She's a cipher like you, ain't she? Only older.
Ugh, had to dredge up my cruel rival. You should know her arsehole itches when mention being made of her.
What a nasty hex. Tell me you weren't the one that put it on her. Darn, I hope that doesn't make her itch. Hell, or that. Now I'm just making it worse. I best shut my mouth before I cause more damage.
I like your style, kid.
A medida que te acercas, una elfa del bosque se endereza sobre un altar de Gaun. Su túnica la señala como una alta sacerdotisa. Arquea y cruje fuertemente su espalda, mostrando una sonrisa de satisfacción. Justo después...
Jody, I do hope you're not getting into trouble now.
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
¿Tú eres la alta sacerdotisa de este templo?
Do swine stink like shit? I'm guessing you're not here to worship. Then what can I do for you?
Pitley me ha dicho que tal vez podrías ayudar con la escasez de comida en la garganta.
If Petley sent you, then you've got my ear. But I won't promise what I can't fulfill. We tried. Shipped some shares for charity. God, it's nearly 2 years back. Had the means to do some real good. But the guards wouldn't have it. Sent it all to the palace to be shared out, proper-like. Never did see it again.
Y si yo pudiera asegurarme que todo podría llegar a los Roparu.
Well, sure. I'd be beside myself for a chance to help the Roparu, but... And I mean no offense. I don't know you, stranger. Some folk don't think twice about taking advantage of us faithful. Maybe you're one of them, and I'd be none the wiser.
Necesitas una muestra de fe.
An offering to Eothas could really help our efforts to restore the temple, if you know what I mean.
¿Eso es todo lo que necesitas que haga? Me lo pensaré.
I don't know why. But something is happening.
Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood.
Él mueve la mano frente al rostro de la anciana, como si tuviera unas cataratas que al parecer no tiene.
Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Supongo que los colonos tienen que andar con un ojo por aquí.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
El cuerpo de Eder se pone rígido al momento, como cuando dudas en una pelea.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Alot se queda ojiplático de la impresión, para después mostrar deleite. Mira a Eder del mismo modo que a un gato mira a un ratón herido.
I'd be happy to help you with the math.
¿Ocurre algo?
Nah, just curious.
Eder agarra su pipa con tanta fuerza que los nudillos se le ponen morados.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Hemos encontrado la pista de la amiga de Eder. Y al parecer ella tiene un hijo, que sospechamos que puede ser de Eder. Y hemos llegado al final del episodio. Gracias por acompañarnos en esta aventura en el mundo de Pillars of Eternity 2 Deathfire. Y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio.